Alright, it's time to do some more gunpowdering. Turtling gunpowdering. Our opponent is Mongols, and their name is Rush Haha, so... You know, this is going to be a consideration for us. We're going to find some sheep, and we're going to immediately go. Immediately go to their side of the map. Have they fixed the movement speed bug? Alright, that'll do for now. Mongols have been maybe my favorite to play so far. Alright. Nothing but high walls. All right. That is a swift-ass barracks. So how might we defend against this kind of attack? Well, I build the other one right there. Alright, so it got packed up. Did it just drive past me? Did I see it? Maybe I did. I feel like I would have seen it. Yeah, maybe I just missed it. There it is. I don't know if this is terrible for me or just literally completely fine for me. Right. Right? Like we're legitimately okay here, huh? There's a deer in the way. Dude, this is it's just too easy. Yeah, sure, that's fine. I am going to just go out on a limb and say that we are ahead in economy. Alright. Remember how I said, play calmly? Defend calmly, and you know you just rally to the opposite side and whatnot? That's exactly what I was talking about. Let's do this. Yeah, I mean, this like doesn't do anything, right? Playing all this fucking dramatic music and shit. Checking to the next stage is our clear goal here. Good. Dude, I'm actually destroying it. Like, what is going on here? Simple games. You idiots. Should have been paying attention there. It's alright. Oh, this is so dumb. I want to see what the range of their town center is. I'm nearly certain that this outranges it. Can't really make any workers right now, which hurts a bit. I also don't think my opponent's really been making much economy. Dude, this town centers are good. Why on earth would you ever spawn on that side? Oh, that has an 8-tile range? This is the wrong thing to make. We need to make a counterweight trebuchet. Alright, so this is a defensive unit. Alright. If we had made this counterweight trebuchet earlier, it would have been fine. Right now we're trying to just get enough wood to get another town center up. Not you, please. Okay. Take that too. That is an easy game. Oh my god, yes. Yes! Incredible. I mean, we had some clumsiness where we accidentally let some stuff occur. Accidentally let him burrow into our back lines, but that felt clean. That felt clean. Let's take a look at the graphs. Villager count. Ah. I think you can see when I lost my town center. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This feels nice. And I will give a shout out to the fact that the Chinese default structure and defense structure have the gunpowder shot. It's so good. Oh, dude, let's just rewatch that game. Why didn't you repair your landmark? Because they were in range. Oh, well, two reasons, Fritzland. One, they were in range of the repair distance, which is when I stopped doing any sort of repairs. And you'll actually note that for the same reason I stopped making workers, because when they would pop out, all the units that were inside of the town center would just shoot arrows and kill them off. So since building workers was out of the question, and repairing was out of the question, I just said, alright, we're just all in on getting some of these siege things. And I'll note, again, one of the reasons why... I should say again, I noted this yesterday. Alright, we gotta close and reopen. I noted this yesterday, that we... Alright, let's do this. There is a bug with the behavior of the town center upgrade, where it just gives way too much of a benefit. I've gone this. If you lose your original town center, can you repair it for cheaper than building a new one? Regardless of the cost, I was more interested in the price and the zoning. My original town center is in a kind of awkward spot where they are fully centered. So I was just like, all right, I'm going to sacrifice that in full, and I was intending on building away from my opponent. And I'll actually show that when we look back in the replay. There we go. So, first of all, I'll talk about some of our planning and strategy in the game in a moment. But first, let's see the bug. The bug is that the game, in theory, is trying to provide a plus 50% bonus. It instead applies a 125% bonus. Just like some bizarre, unrelated number. So when I scouted my opponent, I saw that there was a barracks down early, which immediately makes me go, yeah, probably going to be a rush. Because I've played Mongols, and dude, doing an early barracks, like, literally sucks outside of the rush. But if we come to the Ovu, you see this? See how it says packed buildings move and unpack 50% faster? Let me actually just... There's only one way I can show this. Let's see here. Alright, so the initial movement speed of this is 0.75. Alright, keep that in mind. That's 0.75. Now, 0.75. Let's keep in mind that when you get this research, it says packed buildings move and pack/unpack 50% faster. 50% faster than 0.75 is 1.125. And what we're going to see when this thing packs up is that it's not moving at 1.125, it's actually moving faster than cavalry. So here it is. 1.69. It's going 125% faster. Why? Is it being applied twice? Would twice do it? 1.5 times 1.5 should be 2.25. Sure. It could be that. It could be that they just did something wrong in terms of, like, adding 75% and then changed it. Like, I don't know why. But the important thing is that the OVU says 0.75 plus 50% should be 1.125. And this is just literally wrong. This is wrong. So the upgrade that was in the OVU that says give a bonus. I mean, we can actually look at it in the tech tree. Mongols. OVU. Superior mobility. Pack and unpack 50% faster, and they move 50% faster. So, and again, I want to caution all of you from saying, oh, it's applying twice, because anyone who programs knows it could be that someone just typoed 125. It could be that someone accidentally did 75 plus 50 and the 75's in there. It happens to be that we can come up with an equation. But the important thing is that it's moving at a speed unrelated to the tooltip. Or unconnected, I guess, is a better one. So if I resume, so a sort of mental trigger that I've been using in virtually every matchup with virtually every civilization is, yo, when I start getting ready to tech towards feudal, scout. And if I'm up against the Mongols, scout sooner. Like, if I'm starting my feudal age and then I go to scout and say I'm against the French, they'll be starting their feudal age at about the same time I'm starting it, because I'm getting the feudal age nearly as fast as possible. So against Mongols, though, I will send out the scout much earlier. I'll just make sure that I have enough sheep for a little bit of time, and then I'll immediately hightail it back. And so I see that my opponent is not there. Now note that the cavalry moves at 1.62. This moves at 1.69. So I've played against this before where I just never let it unpack. And because you don't actually need town centers. So I just did another poke there to be like, where are you? So if we come all the way back, a fine human named Red was asking me about defending against longbow type things. And pretty much whenever I'm building my either a defensive landmark that can shoot or a town center that can also shoot, I'm thinking of these kind of zoning moves. This was actually probably a little close, or a little too close. Maybe I should have built this a few tiles to the left. But the logic is all the same. Here is the more open side. Here is the most open side. Here's a more open side. So I'll just kind of close off this entrance. That seems fine. And then that's it. So my opponent is doing this stuff. And what's actually hilarious to me is that these deer, you can't unpack on deer. So my opponent's coming over here, and the thing is that, like, they can unpack here, but I was talking about this when the servers were down. Whenever someone is hitting on this side, just move to this side, broadly speaking. Or if they're on the left, move to the right. So I saw this happening, and I went, cool, ditch the gold. I got my gold. I'm not worried. So, I mean, this was just really basic. And I'm keeping this nearby. This should have been over here. This was quite incorrect on my part, but that's fine. Then I got excited. I was like, I can kill the Khan. Who cares? Now, these do 25 range damage. 25, which is really, really nice. And then because it pulled out this way, it actually shows me. By the way, I don't know if you saw this. This is one of the dumbest... Oh my god. Okay. I thought this happened. I almost want to rewind. Alright, who's ready for MS Paint? Okay. So, in StarCraft Brood War, if you went to build a structure here, and you had a unit located here, the worker that was moving to the location to construct here would try to build, and then the entire construction would cancel because of that one unit that was there. Now, what StarCraft 2 did is if you try to build here and there is some collection of units here, when the worker moves into position and begins constructing, all these units will move away from the center of the construction to make sure this can build. Now, Age of Empires 2 has this functionality, kind of. It breaks sometimes, which, whatever. But here's the thing that's making me go, oh my god. When my opponent tries to unpack their town center, my unit tries to get out of the way. And I'm actually going to re-show this. This happens at the 4-minute mark. Yeah, let's watch it happen live. Because I was wondering what was happening. Because my scout was just like, oh, excuse me, sir. Let me move out of the way. Come on, Sheriff. This is a good moment. All right, so we're going to wait until the 4-minute. We're going to speed up to this. That's definitely a bug. Should be. It's probably find all units in area, send units out. Someone checked and it worked, and then they just moved on. All right, let's take a look. All right, Sheriff. Sheriff, we need to make sure that we slow it down for this. All right, so let's slow it down here. Oh, nope. Do not chew on that, please. All right, so it happens right here. All right, we're going to go so slow. Because I do want to be sure. I could be wrong, but it seems like it's what is happening. What do you think, Share Bear? Now, you'll note that my opponent is unpacking there. So first what we're going to see is we're going to see the unpacking behavior with regards to this deer. My opponent goes to build, and you'll see the deer begins to move. I don't know if that's due to gunfire in that case, but watch. See, look, I move into here, and watch, right as it hits the center and starts to unpack, my scout is like, la 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 la, and then I was like, no, what are you doing? Go back. Like, let's see if it happens again. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Yeah, see, this, because I was sending it onto an attack command, it was still trying to complete that. But I think that if it's idle... Anyways. So my strategy here is do nothing with these. Do absolutely nothing. So I'm just like having this guy follow along. I mean, I think in theory I should be able to never lose with this. Or never have it get too far away. But I think that the following is a little bit... the following logic has some issues. So this is actually smart, right? You pack up here, so then that way you can unpack, and now you have some distance between me and the scout. And I don't even think that I had the vision of everything. Yeah, once he packed up, I lost vision for a brief moment. See, here's his units moving out of the way. But again, I just go, okay, cool, I'm moving over here. And I sort of already seeded this plan because I moved to this side. And now I'm just trying to get gold and food to be able to tech up. I'm wondering why I left this up. Yeah, I think I actually just needed to pull all these guys off and just go all in on food, which I think I maybe do in a second. Yeah, I'm not sure why I had so many on wood. I mean, wood is still pretty useful because I can then get various researches. And yeah, look at this. I'm getting my wheelbarrow. I'm going for economic upgrades here, man. So here was a mistake. This scout, I think, needs to be right here on the vulnerable side. Or I just need to make a second scout, leave it on the vulnerable side, which I think I did. So my opponent literally is just making spearmen 2 at a time. This is one of the cool things about this game compared to StarCraft. You can just, like, lose your command center. Oh, yeah, I did pull guys off. Nice. My opponent's at 26. Yeah, so... My cat's on my lap, which hurts so much. Yeah, if they counter the speed bug... Yeah, I mean, if they just remove the speed bug, this is deleted. Yeah. This was unfortunate. Took a lot of damage here. Scouted this area. Finding this was a huge boon. But then, I didn't know that the nest of bees didn't outrange a TC, because a mangonel has 10 range. Where's that idiot structure? Oh yeah, and then he tries to, like, backdoor TC me. This is the funniest shit ever, man. Oh my god, I saw this and I was like, if I lose at this moment, this is gonna just, I'm gonna roll my eyes so hard. Because there's so many spearmen that eventually my opponent has to be permitted to be able to build these. Like, I didn't realize that when spearmen get in these structures, they can shoot spears out of it. Oh, this is so cool. Mossy says, the Springle's what you fail to outrange the TC with? No, the Springle comes with range 10, and the Town Center comes with range 8. The Nest of Bees, on the other hand, comes with range 8. Unless I just mentally flop the tooltips in my head, but that's what I perceived as happening. It's just that Springles really suck versus buildings. And my opponent's doing this, and, you know, that's fine. Kill it. I don't care. Forgetting these things stack up gold. Yeah, if I make a tax collector, I should probably just get one tax collector and bounce around there. I still don't really fully understand how to process that mechanic. This has so much health, man. Oh, this might be misremembering things because I thought you were saying something about Springles at the time. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, Springled has range 10.0 tiles. And this has a range of an amount that we can't see because the game will not let us. But this has a range of 8 tiles you can see on the right there. And then I went, oh, dude. And then I considered getting a trebuchet. But I just got the Nest of Bees because I was like, oh, this should outrange. And it turns out that's wrong. This was a sweet army, man. And for some reason, they're popping out on this side instead of popping out on the side of the rally point. Oh, I felt so cool for handling this. So then I clicked on this, and I was like, oh, you have 8. But it does do 64 fucking damage. Holy crap. And these things have 70. Dude, one Nest of Bees. Holy shit. Oh my god. And this has 8 damage versus ranged? Oh my god. Yeah, and then I just get the counterweight trebuchets and realize that nests of bees are amazing. Yeah, but look, it like pops out below, man. Give me a break. Oh, this is one of my favorite games that I've ever gotten to play. And this has range of 16. Yeah, and then that's like, yeah, what now? I was getting too much food. I should have acknowledged that I didn't really need any more food. Like, these guys are useless. These farmers are not really doing very much. My understanding is that these nests of bees have minimum range. I don't think that's listed anywhere. But dude, they just frickin' annihilate. So then I came over here. I don't know the exact time of how long this takes, but I just built this over here so I could get a second town center. Because, I mean, my plan is still the same. Siege and town centers to defend. Prince Dragon Touch says bees don't have minimum range from what I've experienced. Oh, that's actually great. I don't know why I thought that... I don't know why I thought that was the case. Let's see here. Nest of bees. Oh, weak if surrounded. Alright. Dude, this was fucking tight, man. Does this still count as a building? Yeah. See, I'm just making this. And dude, it builds so fast. Run away. He's literally unpacking, shooting, packing up. Oh my god, that was so awesome. Oh my god, this game was so good. Alright.